Welcome back, everybody. If you don't know me by now, my name is Lou, and this is Life with Lou. I've been doing this for a while now. I would say, man, we're coming up on a year and a half now with all the creativity and the videos and the podcasts, the YouTube series, the TikToks. It's all coming together. Just want to say I appreciate all you all for tapping in with me each and every day. Checking out all my videos. So many different things I've done just to show and express who I truly am. And I just say thank you for accepting who I am. Today's episode is special to me because it's something that, I've been taught, my whole life. I grew up in a very religious household, 2 Christian parents, a minister and a missionary. Love my parents to death. I grew up in a musical household, in church. And I wanted to answer this question, not only for myself, but, just to reach people out there that have asked it themselves and haven't had the time to answer it. And of course, this is an ever-growing answer because it's so important to ask yourself these type of questions. The question today is, what does God mean to me? And growing up in a household where your parents are in church and, you're always, I don't want to say faced with things you don't know, but it is left a question, and I appreciate the education my parents gave me in that world because it is about faith, obviously, because we've never seen him or seen God and what you may believe God is. But today I want to talk about what he means to me. And I would like to say in the beginning, when I was a child, he was just this being that I was like, man, can't wait to meet him. I did Bible bowls, Bible studies, vocational Bible school, always in church, wanted to be there, answer all the questions. And it was just something that, because I saw the light in my parents' eyes, I wanted that same light. So in my younger years, it wasn't yet for me. It was because of what I saw through my parents. So I thank them for that. Because I grew up, in and out of the hospital. Doctors saying I had sickle cell anemia. The doctor said I had this. My feet always hurt. They had to pray over my feet because I couldn't walk comfortably. And just these stages where God showed me who he was through them, because I was very, very, very sick. And I was very tired of being sick. And every doctor just didn't have an answer. And then, my parents' prayers and then my faith in their prayers and faith in God, I was delivered from that. And then as I got older, with teenage years, when you start to really take on the world through your own eyes, no longer your parents, the people around you, now it's you. And it was my first time with that, and I kind of, lost my way. And I was like, maybe none of this was real. Maybe it's just some structure people want me to hold on to just so I stay in line. A lot of people, I feel like, believe that, and that's fine. You're entitled to your beliefs, entitled to your opinions, and it was a struggle. And God delivered me from the sicknesses and my feet, and I was like, I got a little cocky. Ego took over. And I was like, I'm good now. And when I was about 16, I lived in Sacramento, California. I worked where I had to hold the signs, discount, come into the store, you get 70% off. And it was time for me to take my lunch, but I guess there people were running late for rotation, and I didn't get there, and it was very hot outside. And I was like, oh man, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I was so hungry, so thirsty at that time. I was like, okay, maybe like 20, 30 more minutes, and I was getting lightheaded and I was tired. And just these 2 girls came out of nowhere and offered me a free Subway sandwich and a Sprite. And I said, oh, wow. And back in the day, before those COVID days or before we judge people and, their kind-hearted spirits, and I was like, yeah. And before when I would turn around and say thank you, they were gone. And no, I wasn't delirious. No, they didn't run Usain Bolt speed. They were just gone. That was God. And I think I was 16. I was like, it was heavy for me. And as I kept going, dealing with life's ups and downs and turmoils and disappointments, and I was like, there's no way there's a God in this world with all the pain. I've lost people, and I was in my 20s now, living on my own, and I questioned it again. Because every time I tried to accept it in my life, I wanted to do it to not disappoint my parents or disappoint this belief I thought I had or this person I used to be. And then I want to say about 2-3 years ago was the journey. And I think that's what's important, is your own journey in life, and not because somebody else or something else you've heard or seen, your journey. When I started this journey, I was open to see what the universe, God, had to show me, to teach me. And through each and everything, yes, we go through ups and downs. Along this journey, I lost some more loved ones, and lost my job, and just a lot of things. But I had time to sit alone, and this time, not only did I listen, but I accepted what I heard, and I applied it to my life, just to see what it would do, just to see how powerful and amazing God is, and he truly is. So when people ask what God means to me, I'm not looking for God just to be there just for when I have prayers. God's there each and every day. God's love and understanding and patience, He's shown me what that means. And it's the same thing I deal with now with people. God's love in me has allowed me to see the love and light in everybody else. God's just not there just when you're down and out so you can just lean on Him or ask for Him to pull you out. He's watching over you each and every day, those small little details that you're not paying attention to. He's there. And yes, there will be death. Yes, there will be this. And that's just a part of life, because the decisions we make sometimes not even based off of decisions, just off other people's decisions, off everything that we do each and every step of the way. And sometimes it's just time. It's our time. And trust me, I lost somebody very close to me this year. And the understanding of that is a lot easier said than done, to accepting it. But once you see that this life is bigger than you, bigger than yourself, and it's a collective thing of how we treat one another and how we love one another, you'll see. And that's, God is everything to me. God is more than just someone that when I'm down, or when I'm hurt, or when I'm in pain, or when life beats me up. He's more than that. He's more than that thing I just say, hey, God, help me out. No, I appreciate God's love within me and what He's taught me, and how He's helped me grow, and how He's there each and every day. So when people say, what does God mean to me? God means everything to me, because He is everything. He's shown me how powerful He is, because the person I used to be, I not know of anymore. I do not know that person. All I know is the person that God's working on each and every day, and I appreciate that. So when I, walk in this life now, it's no longer like, oh, well, this person did this to me, or this happened to me. It happened. It's not just me. This is a bigger picture than just me. It's a collective thing, and I walk with peace, and I walk with love. And even though, people may be my enemy in their heads, but I got nothing but love for them. I'm not going to allow people's negativity to enter my space, because the house that God has built, He's made me stronger, wiser, more patient, more loving. But in the same breath, I do want them to find their path and find their peace, regardless of how they feel for me. So thank you guys for tapping in with me. This is a subject I really wanted to talk about. I hope, I reached somebody, the words and just the message. And thank you guys for tapping in with me. And you guys have a great day. Thank you guys for joining me on another episode of Life with Lou. It's been fun so far. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to all my social media platforms. Until next time.